Oh, that's the script, so click that. Okay.
Yes, I hear you. And now I know.
Did you? Wait, what?
I don't know. Hey, this is BudK By Request, Crazy Knife Facts Part 2. We're going to get right into this because we know that's what you want.
Let's jump into it.
That's good. All right, number 1, Crazy Knife Facts. Part 2, number 1, a penknife is so named because it is used for sharpening a quill to make a pen nib.
What is a pen nib?
A penknife, or you know how we have penknives here, but it's not what you think. It's sort of like an incognito thing.
Yeah,
but,
you
but
take
back
it
in the
apart
day,
and
but it was invented because when they wrote with a quill thing,
yeah,
it's a British term for a small folding knife. But originally, penknives were used for thinning and pointing the quills, the pen nib, to prepare them for use as dip pens and later for repairing or repointing the nib.
So it was a specific knife that was only used for sharpening like feathers?
Exactly, exactly. So that's where the penknife came from. And I mean, it's shortly after that, you know, a fixed blade, it sometimes was folded, but usually it was like a fixed blade knife or something. So it was a pretty cool, you know, penknife. We sell those, but it's not like that type of penknife.
No, because now there's ballpoint pens and felt.
It's sort of a pointless knife, and so we thought, hey, let's make this awesome.
It's a pointless knife, but it's not an edgeless knife.
There you go.
Oh, cheesy. What's
Number
the next
2,
one?
an elderly Eskimo. An elderly Eskimo.
I can read the comments now. Like, Nathan, you're so insulting.
Okay, an elderly Eskimo in the 1950s. In order to escape government settlement, he made a knife out of his own feces, and then
awesome?
feces and frozen spit. He killed a dog with it and used the ribs and organs to make a sled. Tied it to other dogs and actually escaped.
That's not true.
It is
There's
completely true. I have a source in the description that a guy literally froze his own feces, used his spit on the edge, and slowly made an edge to it. He killed a dog with it, and then used the knife to shape in the ribs of the dog into a sled, and he escaped.
I have no.
This is documented.
I have no words for this.
Feces knife.
Imagine,
you want one?
Imagine the possibilities in prison. You know.
I know.
Like.
Well, it would have, the thing is, this isn't, you know, the Arctic or, you know, extreme bitter cold. That's the only way this worked. So I don't know if you could really do this in prison. I mean, unless it's somebody in the kitchen or something. I'm not giving ideas out.
we don't recommend.
We don't
making
recommend
shanks.
this. So.
But if you got some extra poop,
There you. Who doesn't have extra poop?
I mean, that's all poop.
That's
is
just
extra.
disgusting.
It's
All right,
just
in the
extra.
1500s, Machu Picchu warrior Galvanero had both of his hands cut off as punishment for defying the Spanish. He returned home, raised an army, and fought the Spanish with blades tied into the stubs of his arms.
I've seen this show. It's The Walking Dead.
No.
It's Merle.
But where do you think Merle came from? This is an actual true story of an Indian. His arms were cut off. He put blades in the stubs and actually fought an army. He was actually a general.
That is insane, man.
Yeah.
That dude is hardcore.
Ridiculous. Now, of course, he ended up dying with torture, but sad ending to him.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, like, beast of a guy.
But at least he didn't get turned into a walker.
Holy cow! I mean, he didn't let that, you know, mess him up or anything.
At least he didn't get turned into a walker like Merle did.
That's true. I mean, you know, zombies aren't real right now.
What?
No.
I see him on TV every Sunday night at 9 o'clock.
Okay, hang on. We got to take a break. We got to talk about the last episode. You know, we took a couple of weeks off, but the last episode we had a competition. Remember that?
No.
Well, now you do, because here's the video of you handing the brophy off to Amber. Amber won with her video. She had the most comments in favor of her commercial. It was awesome. Congratulations, Amber, but we will be getting that brophy back soon.
Yeah.
And we also want to give this guy, Nicholas, he's the Shameless Plug winner for the day. He says Amber's commercial not only represented the sample commercial very well, it also put the point across of what BudK is and does. So it was truly the best of the 3 commercials. Nicholas, I will agree with you on that. Amber's commercial rocked.
Yeah, it did. She killed it.
Yeah. Now we're going to take a moment here. We have a new item alert. We have drones in the house. We have a drone here, don't we?
I've got one right
I
here.
know. We're going to cut to some clips of us flying the drones now. Oh, there it is. That's what it's asking for which way.
It's like a little dog.
She's
Got
gone.
so much. Oh man. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, she's gone.
There we go.
Dude, the wind has it. It's gone. It is so gone. It's in the tree. Oh my word.
I'll go get the car keys. I was just like, man, this thing, woo!
I still.
So as you guys saw, I flew it really, really high and it got caught up in the wind. Went really far away, really high up, and then fell like a rock. I had to drive 2 businesses down to go retrieve it, but as you can see, it's still working.
And we're back. Okay, so let's finish up this list here. All right, number 4 out of the 5 that we have for this week's Craziest Knives, there's a dagger specifically for finishing off wounded knights.
Can you pronounce that?
It's called, yes, I have it right here. Yes, the misericord.
Misery. Oh.
The misericord is
That would-
Latin for mercy, and it's a type of like stiletto. And the misericord dagger, it's also known as the coup de grace.
That would be an awesome, not coup de grace.
Coup de grace stiletto, I'm sorry.
Not-
Blow of mercy. That's what that means, coup de grace.
Oh, okay.
Blow of mercy. Means a death blow intended to end the suffering of a wounded creature.
Oh wait, so like if you had a wounded knight in battle, his squire can be like, you're not gonna pull through, man.
Specifically made for this. Yeah.
You're just suffering. But
And
where would they stay?
I was about to say, the way that it is actually used is that it is a very small point. It's edgeless, but it does have a super long point so that they could actually get through the armor plating. And usually it was actually done under the arm.
Oh, so they go into like
Because
the
usually
heart?
there's no armor right here, and it goes right into the arm, and it's supposed to be a quick death for someone who's mortally wounded. Now, the thing is, it was a dagger which in medieval warfare was used by the foot soldier, not only for this mercy killing, but also to remind an unhorsed knight that he is mortal. So it could also, it's meant usually for this reason to mercy kill a wounded warrior, but at the same time, if you have an unhorsed knight, it'd be a way to say, hey, I could still defend myself and kill you with this thing. So really cool.
Man, that is, I was just thinking.
The mercy cord dagger.
Like, mercy cord would be a really cool, like, metal band name.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
I'm
yeah.
really surprised nobody's thought of that yet.
Yeah.
Because it means
We should
like,
probably Google. Somebody needs to Google that. See, there's a mercy cord
Is
band.
there- is
And
there
if
a
not,
band?
you need to be the leader of the mercy cord band.
Yeah, dude, send us footage of you playing your death metal.
Okay, last one today. The scene in Skyfall where Daniel Craig is shaving with a classical razor led to a 400% increase of straight edge razor sales.
Are you for real?
400%.
And that's across the industry?
That's
like,
well, that's sort of what I wanted. That's why I wanted to bring this into the question. Is like, how do they know this? I mean, who was the one who actually said, "I'm going to go look at the data on the straight edge razor
Yeah.
sales," and oh my, 400% increase. I'm sure it probably did increase because it was a major scene in the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's sort of also. I don't want to get into the tangent of who is the best Bond. Not him. But
I'd have to agree with you.
yeah,
on
he
that
was
one,
definitely
sorry.
the best Bond. But I mean, it's just amazing to think that straight edge razors, which are really cool, we got them here. I mean, those things are super, super sharp.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd type crazy stuff.
Tomato juice.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, those are just really, really cool things. So those are the top 5 craziest knives. If you have some crazy knives that you want to show us, we want to see. But we have another new segment today. It's going to be offers. We need to see your comments on how we should end the show.
Yeah, we don't really know. It's always been, we just kind of wing it.
We wing it, and so we're going to wing it again today by doing the Chips ending. Remember the show, The Chips from the 1980s?
A lot of our viewers probably don't.
Okay, well, yeah, this is a great show of 2 cops on motorcycles.
Motorcycle cops,
Motorcycle
yeah.
cops, and they're patrolling, just like cheesy acting, cheesy video, cheesy audio, but it's just awesome
But
cheese.
when I was 6 years old,
Dude,
that
awesome
was
cheese.
an awesome show.
So check out our Chips ending. See you next time. And then we're doing this, and we're doing this type of stuff. Yeah. Oh, man,
What if,
I like this freeze frame.
What if there's like this, and then this, and then this?
Wait a minute, I turned my head the wrong way, just like in the old type of 80s. So we got the chips thing. It needs to end with one of these things. Yeah, there we go.